Hello everyone, my name is Irene and I am a science and maths tutor here at OpenWisdom Education. In this short video series, we'll look at different questions from the 2020 HSC papers, and in this video in particular, we will look at question 35 from the Chemistry HSC Exam. This question is from Module 5, Equilibrium and Acid Reactions. If you want to have a go at the question on your own, feel free to pause the video and then you can check your answers at the end. So let's get started. Question 35 says, in aqueous solution, iodide ions react rapidly with iodine to form triodic ions, making the equilibrium system shown in the chemical equation right here. The following relationships can be derived from the reaction mechanism, where initial designates the initial concentration and EQ designates the equilibrium concentration. The absorbance of the solution in the ultraviolet visible spectroscopy spectrum is given by this equation. Determine the value of the equilibrium constant, given that A is equal to 0.745 at equilibrium and the initial concentration of iodide ions is equal to 7 times 10 to the power of -4 moles per liter. Alright, so first things first, the question is asking us to find the equilibrium constant of this reaction. So this expression is given as this. So in order to answer this question, we see that we need to find the equilibrium concentration of iodide ions, iodine, and also triodide ions. We are going to start with this equation in order to find the equilibrium concentration of triodide ions. We know that at equilibrium, A is equal to 0.745. So if we plug this in the equation at the top, we will find the equilibrium concentration of triodide ions. So we're going to rewrite this equation, and then we can plug in 0.745 for AEQ. We can rearrange it to make the triodide concentration the subject, and then work it out, and we get this answer. One thing that is very important when you do questions like this is that when you write your answers down, you write them to the appropriate number of significant figures, but you keep the whole number in your calculator, and every calculation that you do, you use the number in the calculator. Now, we know that the initial concentration of iodide ions is 7 times 10 to the power of -4 moles per liter, because that is given in the question right here. This equation is also given to us, and we can plug in the initial concentration of iodide ions and the equilibrium concentration of triodide ions, which we just found, in order to find the equilibrium concentration of iodine. So we plug those numbers in, we rearrange the equation, and then we work it out, and you should get this number right here. Now, we need to find the equilibrium concentration of iodide ions. So now we can use this formula, which is also given to us, and we simply plug in the number that we just found for the equilibrium concentration of iodine. So we multiply it by 2 and we get the equilibrium concentration of iodide ions. Now we have all of the concentrations that we need in order to answer this question. So we simply revisit the equilibrium constant formula, we plug them in, and we work it out. If instead of getting this answer you got 562, that is probably because you used the wrong numbers in your calculations. Remember that these numbers here are simplified and we do not use them in calculations, although we do write them down in the formulas. The numbers that you need to use in all of your calculations in order to get the correct answer are the exact numbers that you get in your calculator. So keep this in mind because this is very important for the HSC.